So, you guys ready for part 3 of the video series, Successful Fragrance Flankers in my collection? Well, if you want to know what 7 I got for you in the 3rd installment of probably what's going to end up being 4 videos, meet me on the other side of this intro and we're going to get right into it. Hey, I'll see you guys in just a second. Sit right there. I got you. What's going on, everybody? Listen, it is your boy Trey Sense, and I thank you so much for returning to the scene of the crime. Hope everybody had themselves a wonderful weekend. Good start to the week. By the time you see this, it'll probably be Tuesday or Wednesday. If it's Wednesday, it's an important day because it's birthday eve, which is the day before my birthday. So I digress from that. But nonetheless, I wanted to talk to you again today, going back and revisiting the series Successful Flankers. So no further ado, let's get right into it. Let me just grab one. Again, this fragrance has many flankers, and it is from the house of Aqua. It's from the house of Giorgio Armani, from the line Acqua Di Gio. And this one is one of my favorites, and it is Absolute. And this is a nice, smooth, slightly boozy type of scent as I give myself a little squirt because I don't have anything on. Perfect cool weather scent. Nice date night scent. It comes off as sort of clean, but at the same time it's masculine. It's got some richness. Smooth in a bottle is what this fragrance reminds me of. It's just smooth and classy. Does it retain a lot of that Acqua Di Gio DNA? To me, it doesn't. It doesn't. Does it smell good? Yes, and that's the most important thing. And I like this fragrance a lot. Again, smooth, clean, boozy, masculine type of fragrance. How would I wear this one? Slightly dressy. I wouldn't overdo it with a suit or a tie or anything like that. I would definitely keep it nice sweater, maybe a nice button-up shirt, something warm. Can you wear this one in the summer? Yes, spring and summer. I do think it's versatile enough to pull off then. It does remind me of more of a cooler weather, date night, romantic fragrance. Now, it's not a gourmand or anything along those lines, but again, think citrus, think boozy, think smooth and masculine, and that's what you have in this fragrance. Giorgio Armani's Acqua Di Gio's Absolute. Moving right along. One that I picked up as a gift from that beautiful friend of mine, my partner in crime, Mr. Jakari Pike. Before I left, he said, hold on, Trey, I want to give you something. And this one is a flanker from the house of Gucci, from the Guilty line, and it is Gucci Guilty Black. And this one does, if I remember correctly, give myself a spray. I have Gucci Guilty Black, and Gucci Guilty Absolute. I think those are the only ones I have. Not sure whether I'll add the Gucci Guilty Parfum or not. And this one is a parfum concentration. Now, think about the original Gucci Guilty, which is a nice, sweet smelling fragrance. Smells really good. Again, very versatile, very easy to wear winter or summer fragrance. This one does a great job of retaining some of that Gucci Guilty DNA, but it amps it up and makes it just a little bit darker, a little bit richer, hence the name Black, I assume. Oh man. It almost acts as if it wants to go slightly oody, but then it doesn't. It almost acts like it wants to go in that oud, maybe that woody direction, and it just comes back sweet. But nonetheless, this is a beautiful scent, and one that I highly recommend you guys get, especially this time of the year. If you're looking for a sweet fragrance, but yet that still has enough oomph and bite to cut through the winter, try Gucci Guilty Black. I think you will like it. This next one is from a very popular house. The house is Dolce, Dolce and Gabbana. The line is from the One, and this one is from the One's exclusive line, Luminous Nights. And this is one that I ordered. I give myself a little spray, and I loved this fragrance the first. I sampled it. Got a sample. Oh man, this smells good. I don't even have to stick that up to my nose. That smells really, really good. Ooh, man, that's. Very Middle Eastern, niche quality. The scent is niche in niche quality and performance, and as well as the scent profile. More so the scent profile, because I do have some niche fragrances that don't perform well. What do I like about this one? It has a fruity note that's a little bit bitter and will almost come across as off-putting, but then there's something in it that's a little bit sweet and maybe, dare I say again, oody. Oh man. Now, I picked this up. I don't think this fragrance was ever sold in the United States, and I'm not sure if any of the exclusive line was, but what I do know is JP and I went together and ordered these and got them in. I don't even think he's opened his yet, but nonetheless, this is definitely, in my opinion, a cooler weather nighttime fragrance, and I'm assuming that's why they call it Luminous Nights. But, and of course, I love those colors, that blue and gold. Make me think about that Notre Dame Fighting Irish. But nonetheless, this is a good smelling fragrance. It's very different. It's very different, but again, it's part of the Flanker series because it's part of the One line, but this is part of the exclusive. There's a few from the One that I want to get. What's the name of that one? Is it Intense? Because I have the EDT and I have the EDP. I think it's, I can't remember. I'll have to do some research and try to bring it up in the next video. But nonetheless, the One Luminous Nights. Beautiful blue and gold bottle. That sucker is solid and heavy too. Let's get to one that nobody talks about anymore. From the house of Burberry. And this is Mr. Burberry, the EDP. When this fragrance came out, most people did not like it. They preferred the EDT over this one. Personally, I like the EDP better than the EDT. The EDT is good, but I like the EDP better. And I also like Burberry Indigo. I love Mr. Burberry Indigo. I think it smells nice. I do. I think it's a nice, bright fragrance, and it may make the 4th installment of this video. Now, this one, and I hate to throw this word out there again, this is a niche quality fragrance. Not necessarily in the way that it's made, but the scent profile. This is not a scent profile that you're gonna smell with a lot of different fragrances. I honestly think Burberry did a good job with the whole Mr. Burberry line. That's just my personal. Whew. Dark, rich, sophisticated, daring, bold, different. How would I wear this? First of all, in the cold, with just a few sprays, 1, 2, maybe 3 at the most. Nothing extravagant or nothing over the top. Just boom, 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 simple. It's acting like it's want to go a little bit minty, but it's still retaining some of that richness and some of that deepness. Sweater, hoodie, semi-dressy. Again, I wouldn't basketball shorts or hooping shorts, as the boy Goldie says. Wouldn't hooping shorts and t-shirted. I would definitely keep it at least blue jeans with a nice pair of boots or a nice pair of shoes, or whatever you prefer, but definitely semi-dressy. That smells good. Just a hint of mint mixed in with some dark resinous notes. The best way to describe this. And that's Mr. Burberry, the EDP. I was so excited when I found this fragrance, and I haven't been to that store in quite a while now that I think about it. I need to take a little trip up there. I found it at a TJ Maxx in Madison, Alabama. I need to take a ride up there and just see. This next one is one of my favorites. And the reason I say that is because I found several fragrances at that. Mr. Burberry Indigo, Mr. Burberry. That's where I picked up my, what is that stuff? Creed Royal Oud. I picked it up there. Saw several Aqua Di Parmas, but they were all a little bit overpriced. This next one is from the Valentino line. It is from the Valentino Uomo line, to be exact, and this is Valentino's Uomo Aqua. It's hard to spray anything around that Luminous Nights because it is very strong and it's protruding. This one is one of my best smelling fragrances in my collection. I mean, the whole Valentino line to me is slept on and extremely underrated, from everything from the bottle to the quality of the juice inside the bottle to the scent profile, everything. I love everything about the Valentino Uomo line. And this is a sweet, warm, aquatic. That's what this is. I would definitely dress this up. I've worn this on a few dates, a few little auditions, you know, a few trips to the Sizzler. I've pulled this out and worn it in either this one or the Valentino Uomo Intense. Both are crazy compliment getters. People always love the way that I smell when I wear this and always compliment me. What is that you're wearing? Valentino Uomo Aqua. A love for me. Okay, I got two more. This next one is from the house of YSL, and it is from the YSL Y line, and it is YSL Y The EDP. And they did a good job with this one of retaining some of that sweet, sweet, woody DNA, but they made it a little bit more potent. No, I can't spray it there. Goodness. That Luminous Nights is really talking. And it's hit that stage where the smokiness is coming out of it. Man, it smells so good. I question myself why I don't wear these fragrances more. Now, let's get to this YSL. Okay. I mean, the bottle tells you a lot about it. It is a blue fragrance. It is a more mature blue. I personally think the Y line is vastly underrated. And again, this is one I've worn a few times, and every time I wear this fragrance, I get compliments. It seems like I had something to do one day before I went to work, and I had to actually put on some decent clothes instead of what I wear to work. And I changed, but I had worn this for my scent of the day, so I just said, well, I'll just spray it on. I got crazy compliments with this fragrance. I mean, every young lady that walked by me was, ooh, ooh, ooh. It's one of those that gets in the air and it just circulates really, really well, and you don't realize it until you got a lot of people complimenting you and you're thinking, can you still smell it? And they're like, yes, you smell nice. YSL Y The EDP. That's just good, guys. Smooth, sweet, very sexy, romantic type of fragrance. I would dress this one up just a little bit. I wouldn't go tuxedo and all of that, even though you could, but I personally would keep it sort of casual. Maybe a nice sweater. Yeah, nice sweater and some jeans, nice sweater and some khakis, some boots. Semi-dressy, but not, you know, not too over the top. Nice, easy, chill, like the fragrance. That's good. From the house of YSL, it is the Parfum. And last but not least, another one that I found when I was out on the hunt, hunting fragrances, as the ex-wife and I used to do many, many times. And I was in Brentwood, Tennessee, and I found this one, and I want to say I got it at the Nordstrom's. That's a funny word to say. Nordstrom's rack. And it is Armani Cold Profumo. This is another great line of fragrances that get, I just realized I got 2 fragrances from Armani on here. Happens like this sometimes. Oh my goodness. This one's a little bit smooth, a lot powdery. It almost gives off this, it could be, I always gotta try to, can't spray it nowhere near that Luminous Nights. I think I can hit myself right there. I always gotta try to find a, there we go, place to spray and get just a little bit on there. I don't like spraying on test strips because I feel like that is honestly a waste of the fragrance. So I would prefer to spray it on my skin. That's good too. That smells good. It's kind of irisy, a little bit sweet, a little bit powdery. And then something comes in and it gives it like this root beer vibe to it. Nonetheless, this is a beautiful fragrance, and I think I paid $69 for this 4.2 ounce that came with a 1 ml travel atomizer. Full presentation, it looked just like this. It was just smaller, and I think I sold it to my boy Justin Colbates, Baltimore big man. I think I sold it to him and got some of my money back. So wasn't in this fragrance much at all. Yeah, that's nice. Think it's more suited for the winter, but it's definitely one that you can wear, I'll say year round. I think I would wear this on a hot night. Wouldn't necessarily pull it out in the hottest part of the day, but in the evening time, I would definitely reach for this and rock it. That smells good, y'all. These are all fragrances I'm shaking my head like, why don't you wear these more? Why don't you wear these more? All right, that is it, guys. That has been 7 flankers from my collection, and this is part 3 that are just part of great, successful flankers. And none of these are to be outdone by any of the other ones. They all smell good, and I'm gonna do part 4 of this series, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah, and you guys, be sure to tell me what you think about it. I need some feedback on this one. I'll admit the views on it have been a little bit low. So I need you guys that are watching the video, tell me what you think about this. Is this something that you find interesting? Is this something that you're disinterested in, or what? But just let your boy know so I know how to proceed, because I don't want to give you anything that you don't want. But you know, it is my channel and I got to do what I feel is best, but still. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna get off of here, get me some water, because these videos make you extremely thirsty. I guess it's smelling all the fragrances, but you get thirsty. So I'm gonna get off of here, thumbnail it, edit it, get ready to upload it so you guys can see it. But anyway, I think it's gonna be Wednesday when you see this video, so happy hump day, birthday eve, day before my birthday. Anyway, you know the drill. I love you all, and God bless you all. Until next time, guys, peace.